Time for a haircut. Hi there, once again. This is actually this is a different, I'm shooting a couple of comic book hauls all together, and as you can see, I'm not wearing my headphones. This is now the second time I've done this one. The previous version, it wasn't that the sound didn't work, it's just I was all over the place. So I deleted those and said, you know what, I'm just going to do it over again because it was terrible. It was terrible. It's because it's been so hot here, I just could not. I was all over the place. Let's just leave it at that. And what I have to show is this haul is basically most of the books are from West End of Edmonton. Been going to West Ed because it's so hot and going to see movies. Because sitting in air conditioning is way better than sitting at home in a hot apartment without any air conditioning. So I'm going to show you a couple other things first. These, while I was there, I picked up a couple of their comic book bundles. They'd had bundles before but I was buying them and there were so many of the same books in them. So I figured I'd wait and see if they get some different books. So first up, I got this one bundle here, and it's 15 books for $10. I'm not opening these today, and I mainly picked this one because it has this X-Men and Alpha Flight #2. And it turned out I knew I had one of them, but I had issue 1, and now I have issue 2 of that series, that 2-part series. So I found that, and so with that, that alone to me was worth spending the $10 on. But I know it's not a $10 book, but whatever. And I picked up another one I don't know anything about this one, but it was this back cover here. It's like, it says, Q-Quest presents Last Carrion of the Galactic Legion #1. I thought I had to get that one. So, but those are not being opened up today. Those are going to have a different video, and I don't know when those will be. It will probably be, I probably will not shoot it this week. In the previous version of this video, I said, well, I'll try to get it up. I was going to try to shoot them and get it up for today, but it's so hot. I don't want to deal with trying to open those right now. It's just not worth my time. I will open them up when I can dedicate myself to it without feeling rushed or overheated. So it'll get done. But, and I'm going to West End again because it's too hot, but you're not going to see this until much later. So I don't have to worry about people knowing that I went to West End because you'll see this 2 weeks later. But, all right, now I have a stack of books. Almost all of them, except one, came from West End of Edmonton, all dollar bin books. The last book, not from there, from Wayne's Sports Cards and Collectible. They also have comic books. This is my first comic book purchase from them. But I will end with that. But first off, we have the question issue #1. This is the Danny O'Neill run. This is the main question run I'm interested in collecting. I finally finished reading the last issue of the latest question run where the question is Renee Montoya. I liked it. I didn't love it. I don't know if I'm going to hang on to those books. I might put them in my trade pile. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Anyways, in their dollar bin books at West End of Edmonton, they often put new books again in there. New books that are not in the best of shape, although this one looks like it's in perfect shape. I don't know why it's in there. And this is a new book that came out. We got Superman, the Kryptonian Spectrum, Book 1, Black Label book. I know Nate loved this book, and don't worry about the little X's on them. That's on the bag, not on the book. But Nate loved it. Dope didn't love it, and I will read it and see what I think. But I don't know if I'll collect. If the rest of them come up in the dollar bins, then I'll do it. But it'll probably just go in my trade pile because I can't keep everything. I just can't. All right. Next, we have another. This is a part of a four issue series, I believe. I found issue 2 at at West End of Coin and Stamps in their dollar bin, but they didn't have issue 1 at the time. But I ended up with issue number 1 again. I believe there's a 3 and a 4 for this. I could be wrong. Somebody let me know in the comments. But and League of Comic Geeks, a lot of people have marked that as something that's terrible. But I'll read it and make my own judgment. But that book and the other one that I have, they're not something I'm going to keep. They're probably something I'm going to read and trade. So, all right, now moving on to some Marvel books. I saw this one and it's like, it says Marvel Universe, and it's got this very simple cover, but it says Age of Innocence, The Rebirth of Iron Man. This is a one-shot, and I really don't know anything about it yet. It does have Sun setting on the Age of Heroes. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it's an alternate reality? I don't know. But that is probably something, unless I love the story, that'll be something that I read and then trade the ebook in. Because it's not a rare book or anything like that. All right. I've been picking up the latest giant size books for the story about Miss Marvel. I missed out on the giant size Dark Phoenix one. That one I might have trouble finding. But again, into the dollar bin went giant size X-Men number 2. So I'm pretty sure I have them all except the Dark Phoenix one. I'll find it in a dollar bin eventually at some point, and then I can finish reading it, and then we'll see whether I keep it or not, keep them all or not. I don't know. I really don't know at this point. I didn't mind. I read the first giant size X-Men one, and I was like, I didn't mind it, so it was good. It wasn't great, but it was fine. King Conan number 2. Been watching a lot of videos from Gary B, and he loves Conan. I love Conan. I know there's other people who love Conan too, and but he specifically said this was a good run. I'm pretty sure he said it was him who said this was a good run. So I have decided I'm going to pick him up. It's the most recent Conan run. It shouldn't be too hard to find the issues, and then I will, once I have them all, I will do what he does. I will read it, and then we'll see. But I'm basically hunting for it in dollar bins. I was out the other day to one store where they had a whole bunch of them, but they were marked at like $5-6. And you know what? So I can probably find these books in the dollar bin. So I'm not too worried about it. All right, now this next one, next 2, 3, 4, at least the next 4 are for the FOMO squad. This is not these aren't things that I saw them show that may made me pick them up, but I may show this and it may make them pick it up, and I will tell you guys in the description so that you can see these. We have from Fantaco. This is for mature readers, and it's called Amazon Woman, and it's 1 of 2. And yeah, that's what it looks like. It's like, that's the Amazon. It's funny. I don't know. And there's the back cover. Oh, look, and there's a saber-toothed tiger as well. So that's a fun book, but I still don't know whether I'll keep it long-term or not. Maybe I'll put it in my trade pile to send to Nate, and then he and the rest of the FOMO squad can decide who gets the books. I'm putting together a package, and I'm going to send to Nate because he's sending me books. I'm waiting to get books from him first. I'm waiting for his books to arrive, then I'm going to put a package together and send stuff back. I think he's only sending me 1 or 2. We'll see. Anyways, moving on. This one I had seen in the dollar bin several times. It's from a new comics group, and it's called Get Lost number 1. Get Lost number 1. And it's like a revised series of Get Lost. Something that was in the Silver Age, but this is actually like later. I think this is like in the 80s or something like that. This one was done. I'm not sure. So I will read that. It's not. I mean to pick this up for the FOMO squad. I will read it first. The back cover is really fun too. So I will read it first, but I will put it in the pile to send to Nate, and then they can decide which one of them gets it. That might be a dope book. They may decide. All right. Now the next 2 books are. A book 2 and 3 of a series that these ones did come from the FOMO squad, but I had actually picked up issue 1 of this, I think, before they even talked about it. But we have issue 2 of Hamster Vice and issue 3. Now I also had 2 other copies of issue 2 and 3, and they also had 5 and 6, which I did not buy. I may get them at some point, but I'm not in a rush to. I'm going to read the first 3 and then decide whether I actually want to read the rest or not. All right, now one more book that I came into my mind from watching a live stream, but this was not about. This came from Bronze and Modern Gods. They talked about Knights of the Dinner Table, and I know all about it because Knights of the Dinner Table was serialized in Dragon magazine for years and other magazines. But I said, well, Knights of the, and I found out that some of the Knights of the Dinner Table books, the first ones, are very valuable. This is a number 1, but it's not that number 1 because I found this in a dollar bin. This is number 1 of 3. This is Knights of the Dinner Table Special Edition, and it's a dollar book. It really is, but it's just something fun to read, and that will probably just go in my trade pile for WeBook In. I don't know if I'm going to send that to anybody. All right, now a few more indie books. We found another issue of Something Is Killing the Children. We got issue number 20. It's like I'm picking up all of these books like for almost nothing. Although in another haul you'll see I picked up some books that not out of dollar bin that cost me a little bit more. And a couple other books. These are really cool. I think the FOMO squad will like these. Got Thieves and Kings. This is issue number 5, and this is from a company called iBox Publishing. I don't know, but it's like that. And then the back cover is just the blank white thing. It's totally indie. And they have issue number 10, and this was originally at a Dollarama somewhere. So Dollarama has comic books. I know they do, but I've never seen comics at Dollarama ever. But that one obviously had been one at a Dollarama, but so be it. And it's like, it's mine now. I probably will send it send it in my package to Nate. I don't know. I'll depend on whether I like fantasy stuff, so I just might keep it. All right, now the last dollar bin book. This is a free comic book day book. Attack on Titan anthology. This is from Kodansha Comics. I can't say that right. So, and I think this is like the second Attack on Titan free comic book day book I have now. I haven't actually watched Attack on Titan. Everybody loves it, but I haven't actually watched it yet. So many other things that are in my watch list first. All right, now, last book. This book is something that I just picked up. I saw it at Wayne's Sports Card and Collectibles. I was looking for Predator books. They didn't have any of the really old regular Predator books, but I went to the Aliens section of their comic books, and I found this. Issue number 1, Aliens versus Predators. And I know that Brandon from Mon Comics will appreciate seeing this book. And I really hope he asked me for my address recently and sending me a book. I really hope this isn't what you're sending me, Brandon, because I found it already. But anyways, yes. So that is the haul of books. So I'm not really sure what I think. I think probably the best book I found is this one, simply because it's an older number 1 DC book. That's a major series that people love, and it's not like super key, but it's tough to get. But getting to something I'm interested. I haven't started reading Something Is Killing Children. Is great. The Aliens versus Predator book was something I decided I just wanted to have. So, and we'll read it at some point. But it was something mainly I just wanted to collect to have it. So I will read it, but I might try to see if I can find the rest of the series cheap. Or maybe I'll try to find the trade and read it that way. Because I really don't want to wreck that book, because it's in actually excellent condition. And I did check. It is definitely the first print. There's no sign of any of the reprint notifications, although I could not know what it is. So someone in the comments, Brandon, let me know if it's the later reprint from like 19 whatever or something. But all right, that is all for now. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope you're having a great day, and bye for now.